What's up, y'all? Crypto J here. Second video, but I'm bringing y'all a banger here. Alright, today I'll be going over how to avoid crypto scams one by one and how to avoid them. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, so first we're gonna start with mevbots. Alright, so mevbots, these things are very vicious. I just got hit by one like a couple hours ago. Not fun. The best way to avoid them is having a low slippage just so they can't like get around to you. And that low slippage, let's say anywhere from 5 to 10% would be pretty good just to kind of stay away from them. And then also having a high priority fee or bribery fee, but not too high to where it costs you a lot just to get in a coin if you're playing with low stakes or something. For example, right here, I'm using Photon. I'll show you guys how to use this in some other videos. And right here, I don't have Smart Mev protection on only because it doesn't show how much the fee is. It could be probably 0.01, and I don't like fees that high because I'm trying to make money. So right here, my slippage is at 7, and I'm just going to keep it at that because I had it on 20 earlier, and I got hit for just a couple percent above 10, and it was not fun. And I hope you guys don't experience it because it's terrible. And so, what I have right here is my priority fee for Photon. It's at 0.00015, and then I have my bribery amount for 0.00015 also. Um, this is pretty much your fee just to get in the coin. Um, by like timing. So Photon, I would recommend for everybody to jump onto it. I'll probably end up making a video about it. And what it is this is a quick buy. So there's three zeros, 1 5 for both of them, and that's a total of 0.0003. And only have it that low because it's not too costly, and it also helps me get around some of these met bots. So I'm not getting met botted like crazy every time. So this is just like the perfect one I sit around, and I got met botted earlier probably because my slippage was high. I just started a new account and I forgot to change that. Alright, and so we'll go over in a quick sell. You can't get med botted when you sell. That would just be stupid. But right here, I'll show you. I also have the same thing as my quick buy, just so I can get in and get out of the coin. So it would cost me 0.0006, which is not. I wouldn't even say that's a dollar yet. So that's probably like 80 cents or something. So 80 cents compared to what? Making $2, you'll make $1.20 from one trade or something, and you're still making profit. Um, Probably what I just said is nonsense, but let's get into the next thing to avoid. So the next thing to avoid is freeze authority. Freeze authority tokens are really annoying. A lot of devs use them for very low market cap coins. To avoid these, you want to stay away from these new coins that are coming out with between like 5k and 100k market cap. So anything that comes from pump fund that's around there or just regular coins, I would watch out for freeze authority. Actually, I don't think pump fund does that. Alright, but if it does, watch out for freeze authority. Um, it's dangerous. I've had people that have been trading for years that I know of that keep getting into this, but I know how to avoid these. And last one I did was a couple months ago, and it's up like 127%, but I can't sell because of freeze authority. They hold your tokens. The only person that can give you access to sell is the creator of the token, and there's no way to reach out to him unless he has his Twitter, which I doubt if they're going to have some scam related content within their coin that they'll post any type of socials. And I'll show you how to look for these. So freeze authority. Let's just look on Dex screener real quick, and look at a low market cap coin. For example, we'll just take go off of new pairs. We'll click Solana, and what we'll do is we'll look for a very low market cap coin. We'll click on age. This is just an example. Do not go into any low market cap coins. There's people say you can 100x and stuff. It's not worth it. You'll lose money in this situation. But for example, let's see if we can find a freeze authority. This is probably not a freeze authority because there's cells in here, so you see red. But this is not a coin I'll get into because it has a very low market cap. If you want to play that game, you may as well just keep throwing your money away. So we'll look for another one. We'll look for something that's always stayed positive. So, 14. Let's do 1 hour. All right. So Roaring Kitty. This could very well be a freeze authority. We'll look at this. Nope. LP's not burned. That's a rug pull. We'll get into that later. Unless it just dropped and it hasn't released. They haven't sent it to burn yet. But eventually, sometimes it'll say 0% burn, and then it'll say 100% burned. But you won't have to worry about that because you're not going to invest in low market cap coins. Let's see. Oh, here, I'll just use an example. Never mind. Let's just look for one because I want you guys to kind of see how I look for mine. So we'll set liquidity and volume 1K. We'll look at uni. That's not one. I can tell because there's cells. That looked like a big rug pull right there. I'll show you how to avoid those. Alright. Dang. Probably gonna end up cutting this part out. Alright, and we'll click on this. Finally we found one. Finally. Alright, so this is a rug pull. See, it says token has freeze authority enabled. So, no, not a rug pull. This one says this token has freeze authority enabled. So what that means is you can buy the coin, but you cannot sell. So even though you see people selling these, that's the owner. Owner set up bots to sell these, or he gave access to people that could sell them. It's a little tricky. So the best way to look for these is once you start a new account on Photon. If you do, I highly recommend it. You can look at data and security right here. And if it says freeze authority enabled, do not buy. You cannot sell this coin. Even though people are selling, you cannot sell. These are probably bots, and they're selling for different amounts. They probably set up some very malicious high processed code or something. But freeze authority, you cannot sell. This freeze authority has a different name other than Coinbase and other different tokens that you can see on like DexScreener and stuff. With the token sniffer, I got what is it, rug pulled on a token sniffer, even though it said it was 100% burned. There's ways you can still get rug pulled. But again, back to this freeze authority. The different name is honeypot, and that's what you'll come across in these different types of coins in the Coinbase type tokens and stuff, and that's through the Ethereum network. The Coinbase network on the Ethereum chain. My bad. And I think that's it for freeze authority. All right. So now let's get into rug pulls. So since this one already has a rug pull, 0% burn, never get into that, even if it's 98% burned. Never touch a coin that doesn't have 100% burned. And to find more coins that are 100% burned, just go to DexScreener and look at trending coins. I'll post a video of how you can actually make money and scalp these calls. Long-term holds, nada. Do not do that. Do not do that. Long-term holds are bad. These people get really lucky. I've seen people turn $40 into like 37,000, something crazy like that. That's like winning the lottery. It's not going to happen to you. I've been trading for what, almost a year, and it hasn't happened to me. And I haven't known anybody to get lucky like that. So, very rare. Do not invest in low market cap coins. For example, I did buy this one coin at 18K and it ran all the way up to 36 million, 3.6 million. It's called Macho. It was a pain. I don't know how I handled it so well, but people said it would have made their stomach very upset if they would have done that. But let's get back into the LP burn. Never, never. 98, no. 99, no. Don't touch those. And the way to look through that is same thing here, or you could use this website called rugcheck.xyz. I'll post a link in the description, and it's actually very helpful. For example, we'll go back here. We can copy this address right here, copy the coin address, and what we can do here is paste it right there, and it will give you all the information you need. Freeze authority, large amount of 100% unlocked. Easy way to check it, quick. If you're on different, if you're not using Photon, use this, because it will give you accurate information also. Alright, now let's get into mintable tokens. So, mintable tokens, it's not usually a thing you'll come across commonly. It's kind of rare, but still you gotta watch out for them. Always be on the lookout. So what mintable tokens are when the dev still has access to create more tokens, and say there were 1 million tokens and you have like 36,000. The developer can create as many as he wants. He can make it 5 million. And what that will do, if it's already at 1 million, it will literally divide all your earnings by 5. And it's pretty much just another form of a rug pull. Just don't, if you see mintable, you can also see it on rug check. Don't do it. Make sure all these are green. Top 10 holders, you won't really have to worry about it unless it's above 40%. That's when you want to check. Alright? And mintable tokens is kind of like another form of a rug pull. Just example. And next thing on the list, we'll do top 10 holders. Top 10 holders you don't usually have to worry about. Even though somebody can hold like, what, 7%, it's still not too dangerous, but you gotta be careful. You don't want to hold tokens with people that have above 7%. See me, I don't hold tokens. I wish I would have held a couple. Would have been nice to be on that ride for that 477x on Macho. And I could have turned 0.02 Sol in, which is like, what, $4 into a couple $100. Would have been awesome. Would have been very happy. Probably wouldn't be here making this video. Just joking. But top 10 holders, as you can see, it has 18%. Even though it's in red, it says don't do it. It's be careful. So dumb. There's 80%, 85% of these tokens, there's 18% holders. There's always going to be these rich people holding tokens. See, one person with 1.2k, we'll not do this one for example, but we'll just go into a trending coin. Let's just go into the Zaza coin. Looks like it may be going up. I would invest now. This might be a good investment. See, it just broke consolidation levels. It might hit another dip. Maybe might bounce off of 1.3 here, but I'm not going to do that right now. See, I was already looking at it earlier. If I would have got in earlier, kind of could have made a good buck, but 16% holders. You see that? You don't have to worry about that. See, there's going to be these people holding 30k, 20k plus. It's not something you have to worry about. People hold this token. For example, just see it going up this high. They're not going to sell for some reason. I don't know why, but I would sell if I have 20. If I made like a couple thousand, I'd be so happy. I'd go home happy. See, it's dropping below 1.3. It didn't hit. Now it hit again. People wanted it to hit. And you just gotta Fibonacci levels, as you can see here. Just wanna be careful. I'm just giving you guys a little extra tip while I'm giving you guys this tutorial. But don't worry about the holders unless it's like a concerning amount. Like somebody's holding like 8%, or see, this guy's holding 2%. I don't care about 2%. We'll just go right back up. Big sell, big buys. Everybody will start buying. And it's just rare you'll buy in right before somebody sells big. Sometimes it'll happen, but it most likely won't. And um, most importantly, if you are a beginner, listen to me right now. If you are a beginner, or oh what, you just never done this before, but if you are a beginner, never trust big Telegram communities. People will post P&Ls, like photos of their actual earnings. For example, you'll probably see something like this that I'm about to show you on my screen. Right here. We'll post this, and it'll be like 3,000% or just something crazy, and they made like $1,300 or something. It's fake. If you look closely at the photos, you can kind of see a box around it, and it kind of had like this like color ink. You can kind of see its highlighted background, and it's trying to make it fit perfectly. I'll here. I can probably end up showing you one right now. So let's go to Telegram, and let's go to .crypto, for example, right here. Right here. I wish I could zoom in. But if you are on your phone or you know how to zoom in, I don't know how. But I looked on my phone. You can barely see the highlighted. If you want to take a screenshot and zoom in, you can. Um, Actually, I think I can. So we'll take a screenshot and just look at it, zoom in, just examine it. No one's making those kind of returns. No one is making those kind of returns in these big Telegram groups. See, 13,772 subscribers does not mean people are like, oh, okay, this is legit. A lot of people are in here. It may be trusted. For example, what they want you to do is every time they shield a token, which means give a token out to the community, the people that already bought the premium are in like an hour before you, and as soon as you guys get the token and buy it, everything starts running downhill. They start dumping. All these big rich guys start dumping on your head. I've experienced this. Actually, it was my first trade. I lost what, like $400, and I was just pissed. I was told, oh, this is gonna 20x. It's gonna go to the moon. No, I was legit probably one of the first people to buy it after the coin dropped. But what they did was they airdropped a bunch of tokens to what, like 50 different people, and they sold on me, and it was not fun. Do not join big Telegram communities. The only way people make money from these are the owners and the people that have premium. It's such a scam. It's a terrible way to make money, but there's no such thing as insider information. Sorry to break it to you. If you're looking at it right now, I'm glad I saved you, but there's no such thing as insider information. All they're doing is getting in the coin early, and then their community's buying them after them, and they're just going to dump and then show their P&Ls of their 3,000, 2,000%, and they're making their money off of you while you're in the trenches. And that's happened to me. So I just want to give you guys that information before it happened to you. If you're a beginner, watch this. If you're a beginner, I wish there was something I could advertise this out to anybody that hasn't got into a coin this early or into crypto this early. But yeah, never join these. Even though they say we'll open premium slots in 1 hour, keep noties on, only open for a few minutes. That's fake, man. They want you to buy. They want their money from you guys. They're just trying to act like, oh, they're trying to act like they're so laid off of it and not care if you want to join. They want you to join. They want to make money off of you. They want your Solana. And when they do this, like for example, 2x, 3x. They're making their money off of you guys. Only you. And I think that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is my second video. I'm gonna make more, and it was great being here. Alright, I'm gonna see you guys later. Peace.